work a little better?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Cool.
Okay, yeah, it's probably too close to me.
Awesome. All right. So essentially what's been happening was I tweeted out yesterday that on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we've got Richard Spencer. Hey, sorry, Ray, your mic is like, it keeps making like fucked up noise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped it with my hand.
God damn you, unprofessional piece of garbage. I'm just joking. But yeah, so there was this whole situation. Geek, did you see what happened? Did you hear what happened?
I just want to point out how like you didn't even allow social media to chastise you about telling her that she's garbage, and you apologize like immediately.
I am garbage. It's okay.
Yeah, I would like to apologize for apologizing for saying that she's garbage. Yeah, we'll just stick to your garbage. Is that cool? Or
he has to apologize, because if he doesn't apologize directly, VADIM clips it away and makes it so that Andy's an asshole on Twitter.
Oh, you mean who we're here to talk about for a little bit, Mr. VADIM NEWQUIST, who is probably one of the biggest douchebags, in my opinion, online at the moment towards me, and started what he calls he didn't call it this, but I think he calls this a revolution to destroy me. Where first, like if you didn't hear this, people, he clipped out something from one of the shows of a 4-hour fucking show, and clipped out something that made me seem like I agreed with something when I didn't. And he's like, Andy, could you explain this? I'm like, fuck. I'm like, watch the fucking full context, you piece of garbage. No, I have not heard from Hasbro yet, nor am I planning anything.
Hey, just say, hey, Hasbro, hook me up with some magic cards and I won't destroy your headquarters.
Yeah, pretty much, essentially. Yeah, so what happened was, now it's just, first of all, Paul is having a lot of fun with the Andy Race WARSKI meme.
I saw a little bit of that.
Yeah, same here. Andy around blacks never relax WARSKI. Wow, geez, it's like I think I've heard every fucking rhyme. Like honestly, Kikes on Spikes WARSKI. Like, guys, calm down. Well, with this meme going around and with me doing what I'm doing now, with being more open, with more discussions, we got Richard Spencer on the show, and he's gonna be on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. So what happened today was last night, I'll read the tweet here, and here's why I'm really fucking pissed at VADIM NEWQUIST, who, by the way, I asked him to debate me, and he goes, I will if you donate $1,000 to the charity of my choice.
What the fuck?
Oh,
you have to answer to him like, you are not worth $1,000.
He's not worth fucking.
It's a cop out, because it's like he's like the likelihood that he's going to donate that money is very low. So I win by default. It's a bitch move, basically.
I mean, if you do it on the committee, then Tanker gets the money, not you. So it's a fair playing field,
Oh yeah, do it on the Kumite. I've been watching that. I love that so much.
It's a fucking amazing morning show. I love it. Tonka will be here soon, by the way. I have to send him the link, by the way.
Oh, for real?
You know what you should do to really fuck him? You know what you should do to really fuck him is like have your debate on this channel and say all your super chats for that little debate go directly to whatever charity he wants.
Yeah, I'll do that. But it's not even a debate. It's just him. He's being a fucking liar, and he's exaggerating things. And so basically, here was my tweet. So I sent Tonka the link. He'll be around soon enough. He went out for dinner or something. So I wrote, I got Richard Spencer confirmed for 6:30 p.m. Eastern Thursday evening. I am looking for candidates for opposition. I want to make sure I pick someone informative and entertaining. This will be the most intense convo I moderate. My emotions will be removed from this, right? So very simple, just like here's what's happening. And then VADIM NEWQUIST, who is honestly tweeting me at me every single day in the hopes that he destroys me or something. tweets out something along the lines of, I can't find the tweet right now because he tweets a lot here, but it's something along the lines of, oh, here it is. He quote tweeted what I tweeted about the Spencer interview or conversation on Thursday. And he wrote, "Hey, just wondering, Andy WARSKI, do you consider yourself opposition?" Like almost like hinting, hey, like, so what, you're not opposition to Richard Spencer? So trying to pretty much smear my name into something that he wants people to think that I believe. And I was like, if you want to talk about it, let's do it. He wouldn't do it in the morning on the Kumite, and then goes, I'll do it for $1,000.
The fuck?
Isn't it really fucked that you create a conservative religious cat that was mystically empowered by the internet by God, and that is more fucking likable than you as a human being? Like, how the fuck? Vadim, like, Vadim is like one of those guys that I want to like, but then he always like gets caught up in his feelings like a fucking jealous teenage girl at prom, and it's just like it's like, girl, dude, get some balls, man.
Yeah, I don't understand like what his point is. He keeps throwing fucking shade and shit flinging at me constantly, trying to misrepresent me. And then
he's trying to get attention.
I don't think he is, because then I DM him like, yo, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, sorry, man. And he puts like smiley faces and shit. He's like, Happy New Year, by the way. I'm like, well, why are you wishing me a Happy New Year? You just fucking smeared me on fucking Twitter, you cunt.
Blink both sides of the coin.
Did you see his video response to Bunty's video?
I didn't watch that. Bunty was being cool and said, hey, Vadim, Andy's just making a platform for people to talk.
Because he started that video with like, it was just a joke, but kinda not. And at this point, I just want to know. And he was talking like, look at the friends that Andy right now has. And I'm sitting here and like, why can't you address Andy's political views and don't judge him on the political views of his friends?
Yeah, or guests on the show.
Yeah,
like,
really.
what the fuck?
I have friends all over the political spectrum. I think it's kind of weird that people want to always lump you in with, like, I guess, your friends. I'm trying to think of how to put it.
It's easy to put people in a box because
that's what I'm trying to say.
It's easier to dismiss them if you put them in a box or put a label on them, because then they're no longer a person; they're an idea or a thought. You know, not that hoe over there, but an actual thought in your brain. But it's like they want to wrap you up in this nice, neat little bow so they can just kind of not give a fuck about you as a person or try to understand like the dynamic that you have with other people. They just want to throw you away and try to act as if they've got some moral superiority because they lumped you in with some other group.
Yeah, it's also easier to hate someone when you don't think of them as an individual. You can just jump on them and attack them when you're thinking of them as into a whole group.
Well, Ray, like the reason I wanted you to be on the show was I thought you were defending Vadim.
I kind of sit on both. I'm not really defending anyone.
Because you were sort of jumping in there a little bit, no?
No, I just basically said that oh god, what did I say? I said I can't remember what I said. I said something about, I think it was the Richard Spencer thing, and that I felt very kind of neutral to it, and that I'm willing to kind of listen to people on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, see, because I wanted you to, I wanted someone to, because Vadim is being a little bitch about this, and I thought we're gonna have
him a link in the DMs, man. Maybe he appears.
You think he'll appear?
Maybe, I don't know.
A wild failure has appeared.
A wild failure. Yo, what's up, failure? How you doing, brother?
Hey Andy, you mind if I invite the Theft pattern on? He's the guy that does all the O&A streams.
Yeah, sure, cool.
Right.
So I don't understand. Yeah, no, because I thought you were on his side on this on the tweets.
I'm not really on anyone's side with this. I'm not informed enough, I guess, to pick a specific side. I kind of just a fence sitter at the moment, and
wait. Why are you a fence sitter right now?
She likes CC but hates Vadim. She's trapped like me. Like I don't know what to do.
I feel like I'm kind of in a mess with YouTubers right now because there's a bunch of people I liked and now they're kind of all going head to head. So I'm just sort of sitting here like I don't know.
Hang on. But we have to get to this. There is honestly, in my opinion, a clear-cut thing that's happened here. And the clear-cut thing is Vadim has been misrepresenting me on Twitter nonstop every fucking day. Right? So yeah. I'm telling you this. Like, he misrepresented me in that video, in that tweet. It's like you can't really fence sit on evidence, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell me that you hate Vadim right now.
Oh Jesus.
I don't want to say I hate anyone. I try not to hate, but
no, I'm just joking. No, someone's like, stop trying to force your views on people. But I'm not saying that you need to fucking hate Vadim, but it's pretty shitty what he did, no?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Does anyone have a link to that specific tweet just so I can double check that out?
Just go on Vadim's Twitter and scroll down a little bit.
Here's my thing with people with things where you like both of the people but people are disagreeing. If you have no opinion, then I have no problem with that. But don't interject yourself with a public opinion if you're if you're not gonna really look into it and decide, okay, who do I really agree with? Am I gonna judge this at all, or am I gonna just?
Oh no, I'm definitely judging this one.
Even moreover, I mean, your friend can still do something, or you can hear somebody say something about somebody that you like, and still say, well, if that's true, you know, that's a bullshit thing to do, or that's shitty behavior, and like for some reason, people just like. I don't get like why people can't take a criticism and just go, oh, okay. Yeah, like they're like, they hate me. Jihad.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a link here. He's still fucking messaging me. What did he message me here? He's okay. All right, Vadim. Honestly, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm on his Twitter right now, and I'm kind of taking your side, Andy.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I hate Vadim. You know,
I mean,
I'm just saying, yeah, like we have to call this out because if you read the thread, everyone's like, oh my god, Andy's like Hitler, basically. It's pretty much the SJWs are fucking just piling on now and going, oh, I knew it, I fucking knew it. Even though my whole point is I'm bringing someone else on to be the counter to his point of view.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta. It's good to hear both sides and not be caught in that echo chamber like everyone's been saying for the past 3-4 years now. Yeah.
I have. Okay, I sent him the link. Let's see if he hops on. But yeah, okay, hang on real fast. Padar speaks $5. Adam, I gotta call some girl. Keep me posted if you raise Hasbro HQ to the ground and dance in the ashes of those ding-a-ling touching pedo enablers.
Oh God.
Alex C, $10. I'll still support you even if you're racist, but seeing that you take the Blasian cock, how racist can you be? Jesus Christ. Wasatch Man, $2. Get JF on to slap the moral fag out of you, Vadim. Siguro Haldorson, $2. Thoughts admits it. And then it's that really weird Russian name with a backwards 4. Kowa, $5. Hey Adam, how old is this chick? She sounds like JF needs to knock her up.
Oh God.
He banged a 19-year-old. Okay.
The Russian name means gray cat.
Gray cat. No, I'm in my early 20s.
I can read it a bit, the Russian name.
And lastly, Daniel Grinder, $5. Andy, if it doesn't help to help your case when you make friends with JF who advocates for race realism, and since they're wait, hang on. Race is real, but they're just different. In my opinion, none is superior. It's just they're all different. And he sits there and defends all of Terry McCarthy's points. So you're pretty much saying I can't have someone on the show who has different viewpoints as me. And that, in my opinion, sounds like fucking SJW fucking speak.
Yeah.
No one fucking complained. No one fucking complained when I did the show with Tim. Did anyone complain about that? Did anyone go, oh, Andy's an SJW? No one said that. Everyone was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, the alt-right is still like looked at as super taboo, I guess, to talk to, which is I'm just baffled by it, because we've been talking about dialogue for so long, and I've been trying to have that in my day-to-day life with people, and people like, it's just like you really got to go to both sides.
Man, I think the left worse than the alt-right, because they are like totally anti-science. They say race is not real, gender is a social construct, there are no differences between men and females, and then the bitch about the wage gap. I mean,
yeah, it's just all this bullshit. And okay, some people in the chat are fucking hating on me. Oh, Andy's fucking slimy. I did the interview with Bunty yesterday. Did anyone watch that?
I did.
I watched part of it.
A lot of people in the comments are like, I don't like what Andy has become. Well, like, what do you want me to become? Like what am I supposed to fucking
see that line behind you? Go ahead and toe that. That's what they want. That's honestly what they want. They don't want independent thought. They don't want to hear all sides of. They have a narrative like our little anti-community is it's the same fucking coin, just two different sides. It's the whole horseshoe theory. It's like you've got extremists on both sides, and they're just like each other, and quite honestly, they're all social justice warriors. I'm a social justice warrior. You're a social justice warrior. It's just we're all fighting.
Insult me.
We're all fighting for our own brand of social justice, of what we think is right socially. So we're in a way we are, and people want to try to say, "Oh, I'm not a social justice warrior. I'm a social justice commentator," or I'm a social justice advocate. No, nigga, you're a social justice warrior. I mean, let's just boil it down.
I think anyone who speaks on politics is technically a social justice warrior, because regardless of what your side is, you're trying to get what you deem as social justice.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on, just 1 second. I'm gonna grab some water. Just give me a sec. A geek. All right, Failure. You can take over the show for a sec.
Go ahead. Hey guys.
Hey, Failure.
It was a fun day today. I got to talk to Jim, and I got to make him cringe and run away.
Yeah, you got to ruin all future boners from that man.
Man, how dare you play that video on the committee, man?
Hey, Failure, do you want to play Vadim's video?
Sure. Send me a link.
Yeah,
we'll watch a link in the group chat, and you have to scroll a bit down and in a specific.
I'll grab Vadim's. He's wearing sunglasses in this video.
Yeah, he's pulling out that Corey Hart 80s shit, man.
Oh,
come on! Please don't tell me I have to explain an 80s song to you people.
Yep.
Oh, you never heard "I Wear My Sunglasses at Night"? You never heard that song?
Wait. Who hasn't played GTA Fight City?
There you go. Exactly.
I can't find a Bunty's. Oh, I retweeted it actually. Here, we're gonna watch Vadim's video, and I sent him the link. I've been talking to him all day. He wants $1,000 for this. I will not pay him. It's not even worth it if he pays me at this point.
Yeah, really. Vadim, get in here. I've never really been live before, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I still came in.
Is this the video right here?
Yeah, all right, that's the one. Right. So basically, Bunty made a video saying Andy's trying to have, open discussions and shit. And then let's see Vadim's video. I didn't even watch it yet. So
all right, just tell me to pause if you need me to pause. All right.
All right.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Hang on, pause. Pause.
Wow, he looks really tired. He's been thinking about you a lot. He's been staying up late.
No, I'd say
fucking his shit up.
You think he's just constantly thinking about me now? Because like all his tweets are surrounding me now.
Have you noticed that wall back in the left? That like looks like some shit of like a 90-year-old lady's home.
It really does.
Just all of her fucking awful grandchildren that nobody gives a shit about. Like the place smells like fucking like chili powder and
old chicken noodle soup and death. That's how I describe that smell.
Yeah. Hey, look at that awful like is that beige or pink? It's like salmon.
Ew, yes, salmon carpet.
It's like does he live with his grandmother, or is he a grandmother? I don't know, because he's obviously lost his balls somewhere, so he might be a grandmother.
Guys, that's personal attacks here. We want to listen to his points.
We're not doing personal attacks. We're doing home attacks. We're doing home attacks to the home. How many pictures? How many pictures does he have on the left there? Do you think that's like all his like family photos and stuff, or what do you think that is? Or is it like you think like newspaper clippings to be hipster?
No, they look like photos, but they look really dusty. I mean,
I'm trying to see what they are. It looks like there's a boat in one of them.
Yeah, one looks like a lighthouse. Another one, I see one down at the bottom. It kind of looks like a little kid.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It looks like a little girl or something.
Okay, yeah, let's play the video.
Somebody get a GoFundMe for his IKEA experience. We need to help this guy out.
Hang on, how do I fucking put slow-mo on? They're all pics of you, Andy WARSKI. They're all pics of his rape victims.
He kneels down in front of it and masturbates. Saying one day.
All right, let's fucking do this. Hey, yeah, play it.
Here, man, I love your hoodie. You're looking sharp. I hope you had a fantastic holiday. I hope your Christmas
What's wrong with your fucking internet?
is nothing short of a nonstop pleasure and a sheer sensation.
Pause.
And yes,
every time this guy insults me, insults other people, and then he always starts with, "Hey, Happy New Year! Hope you're doing great. Hope you're fantastic."
So you're
being racist.
Failure. Please keep it here. Also, do a Google search for Maniac Cop.
What?
Just do it.
What's Maniac Cop?
Maniac Cop. Just do a Google search and go to the images.
Wait, do that without screen share on though. Do that without screen share on. I'd rather you not screen share while searching shit. Just in case.
I'll find a good picture and I'll just put it in the side chat.
Theft pattern. What's up? So wait, hang on. So Ray, you don't. You aren't here to defend a Vadim?
I will defend him if I. Oh my God.
Oh god, unnecessary, but it's funny. Jesus.
I'll watch the video, and I can play devil's advocate.
All right.
Well, by the way, welcome to Theft Pattern.
Theft, what's up, buddy?
Hey,
big
Andy.
fan of your work.
Hello.
Oh, thank you. I find it so funny, Andy, when you do Chip on here.
What's going on? How you fucking doing? Fuck.
Who's this new little boy over here?
There's got to be like 90% of your audience has no clue what you're doing.
What's going on?
So why is he laughing all weird?
Hey, VADIM NEWQUIST. What about the old quest? Fuck.
I always punch that little boy Andy when he tells some bad jokes.
All right, let's play the video.
My teeth are dry.
The whole crew's here.
Oh yeah, the new people joining. We're talking about Spencer being on on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. VADIM, none too pleased, thinks that I may be a Spencer fan. So let's see what VADIM has to say. Let's go.
So about the tweet that I made, asking if Andy was opposition, I think it's a fair question. It was sort of a joke, sort of not. I think it's a fair question, like when
Pause it. How is that a fair question? How, does he legitimately think that I agree with Richard Spencer?
Well, to play devil's advocate,
God, shut up, VADIM. Sorry, I'm just reacting how I would act to VADIM. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I have a sense of humor. I just takes me a minute to get comfortable sometimes. But to play devil's advocate, you have had a lot of alt-right people on as of late, which I found really interesting. But I can see how someone might draw the conclusion that even if your views don't exactly align with his, that you are alt-light, as they say, or leaning towards that, converting.
Yeah,
I could see how someone would think that, since you do seem to kind of have a
I've legitimately challenged everyone's viewpoint.
I know you have. You have.
So then how would it seem? That's the thing I'm understanding.
In that community or whatever, you have to remember, guilt by association is a totally okay tactic to use.
Yeah,
and when really it's not, but it's just kind of like they all do it, so they all kind of they're codependent on each other in a way.
Man, the biggest problem that I see is like Andy finally left that fucking collectivized group known as skeptics, and now people want to throw him in another group.
Yeah, Braving Rue was okay. It's kind of full. So if that's too loud, we'll start dropping a couple of people here and there. We'll do votes, okay, in a bit. Braving Ruin, what the fuck is up, my friend?
I'm just popping in to say hi.
So Braving, what do you think about this whole situation?
I think these people who are trying to say that you're, enabling Richard Spencer should take a step back, because this is something that you and I talked about in the past. I think it was a couple months ago now when we did that problem with the skeptic stream. And this is another good example of what I was talking about there, where people like VADIM want to, it's not just that you're giving Richard Spencer a platform. The problem he also seems to have is that there's a certain way that he wants you to interview this kind of person. There's a certain allowed correct way that you're supposed to talk to them in order to sort of box them in or kind of low key call them out without having to be too aggressive. And really, I don't see what the reason for that. It's kind of like when Jordan Peterson said that Faith Goldie had a journalistic obligation to treat what's the guy's name? That Azzmador guy from Daily Stormer, when she went on his podcast. Peterson said that she had a quote-unquote journalistic obligation to sort of interrogate him and treat him differently and not just have it be a casual conversation, because then she was enabling him. And what I would say to that is that there's nothing wrong with, I don't think there's anything wrong with just kind of asking somebody questions and not really expressing a position of your own and just kind of letting it speak for itself. It's one thing if you're going to Dave Rubin it and just kind of nod your head and agree with everything the person is saying. It's another thing if you're actually just asking questions and letting them represent themselves.
Yeah. Did you, by the way, see VADIM when he took that 1 minute clip from that 4-hour stream and cut it, where it was basically JF saying, oh, Destiny, not exactly. He didn't say this exactly, but something along the lines of Destiny. Doesn't want the. He wants to suppress the population of white. I'm sorry, Black D. Do you remember what he said exactly?
It was along the lines of like Destiny's against the reproduction of white people or something.
Yeah, which like I'm not like I don't see that in Destiny, but whatever, that's JF's opinion, that's fine. And then I ended with saying I 100% agree that special needs people should be able to be in relationships. Vadim posts the video and ends it when I say I 100% agree.
Yeah, I can't play devil's advocate to that. That's just straight wrong. I think no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's one thing I can't do.
it's just straight up dishonest editing, because he totally changed the meaning of what you were trying to say there.
Yeah, the
I
most
think they're just basically trying to. I think they're just trying to fucking squash me, make me look like the bad guy to ruin the show I'm trying to run. Because they don't want anyone's viewpoints being spoken on YouTube or anywhere. They just want to hear the same. It's just all right. You click this video, it's the same fucking thing that you agree. Like when you watch an anti-feminism video, you watch it because you're going to laugh at whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do this. They do this to Ruben all the time. They say like he just sits there, he lets anyone talk. But you should be if you're on the left, you should be happy that Ruben's doing that, because then you can make your own videos, and these people will just drone on unchecked. They'll say everything that they think, and then you have tons of ammo to make your response video about it. But they just get mad that they're talking at all.
Man, the biggest problem that I have with these kinds of people is that they try to make like Andy do this stuff. Why don't they themselves make like the format? Why don't they start making live streams with the alt-right and go hard on them? Why does Andy have to do it? After he walked himself to that point. Why does Andy have to do it?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of the thing between Roaming Millennial and ContraPoints when she interviewed Richard Spencer, and ContraPoints' criticism was that there was, you should have interviewed him this way, or you should have asked him these questions. But then ContraPoints, you don't see ContraPoints asking to interview him and do it the way ContraPoints would do it. He just kind of complains about it.
Yeah, and then I put that tweet out yesterday looking for someone to be on the show, and like most of the people that I was asking, so people suggested ContraPoints, right?
I suggested ContraPoints because I want to see that.
Yes. So I messaged ContraPoints, and she's like, "I don't debate anymore." I'm like, "Okay."
Well, you can't just come in and talk to somebody and just pick their brain. I mean,
yeah,
it's like what's so scary about that? I just don't understand the left and the skeptics, TM, the fucking the right. The right seems to be open to wanting to talk, but like they have these little fucking cliques that they're just so scared that somebody else might say something and go, "Oh, well, that seems reasonable."
Yeah, they probably also might be scared like I am to just go on air. But
I don't know if you guys. Oh, go ahead.
The thing is, if you see it like from left to right, the left is censoring people and the right is getting censored. So the right wants to talk because they are not able to, and the left doesn't want to talk because they can censor the right.
Yeah, they typically want to talk, but they want to talk on their terms. That's usually where it goes on.
It's all about them being able to frame the discussion in a certain way, and specifically in a way that's favorable to them, instead of accurately representing what people think. And on that note, I kind of disagree with even calling any of these streams or arguments that people have on air. I disagree with calling them debates, because they're not really debates. It's just usually just kind of people yelling at each other and talking past each other, as we've been seeing for the last couple weeks.
Well, I've actually I've gotten a few DMs from people, like being like, holy shit, man, these discussions you're having are fucking really entertaining. They're fucking really sick. So, like, thank you for this. Like, some big YouTubers who I really respect are DMing me, and I'm like, fuck, all right, I'm doing this right. But again, it's just not only the skeptic TM. There's just a lot of people who are just constantly now just trying to tear me down. And I think now maybe I'm just thinking out loud here. I think maybe they're upset that I'm not focusing on the anti stuff, and sort of it feels like to them, oh, he's just doing his own thing, and they're watching it grow, and maybe like a little bit of jealousy, maybe.
God damn it, failure.
Yeah. I said for Ray to hop out for a second because it's getting kind of full and stuff. Plus, I thought she was supposed to be defending Vadim. But Ray, we'll have you on sometime.
Get her out. She's a lower stock.
Yeah.
Play this video, failure. I want to get to the point.
Yeah. You're
friends.
right.
Does Vadim ever get to a fucking point? Let's be honest here.
Did you ever one more thing? Did you ever notice the pressure that they put on each other and like the exiling they do for any of them who actually do engage? Like the Millennial Woes and Mike Isaacson debate. This guy wrote like a 5-paragraph essay on why he's going to go on and why you shouldn't be mad at him for going on. They purity test each other.
Yeah, I mean, you could even hear. I just listened to that finally last night on my way home, and I think you could even hear it in his voice, kind of, that he was like really nervous to be talking to a quote unquote fascist. And I just find that kind of funny because Millennial Woes is a friend of mine, and he's like one of the least threatening people on here. In my I don't understand how anyone could be intimidated by Millennial Woes because he's such a polite guy, you know. And this Isaacson guy just seemed so nervous talking to him. It was weird.
Yeah, until he started doing his nails.
Yeah, I'm not nervous anymore. I don't give a shit. Like, it's just like, whatever. Who gives a fuck?